Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? How was your trading day? What's up, Miss K? Salt Farm Kids, 007, a Teragram, MP, Mason, Warriors Loves, Adam, LSG, ICT Pro, Ked, George, XOXO. How we doing? How'd you guys trade today? Tell me that. Let's start there. Let's start with how your day went. How was your trading day? Because mine was one trade. What's up, Raul? Jay Styles, how we doing? Mine was one trade, $25 made, and that was it. That was it today for me. What's up, Novotail? How are you? Guys, smash that thumbs up button while you're rolling in. I would appreciate it. Tonight, I don't know what to expect. Mobile strikes again, Miss K. Oh, were you over on the Shorts feed? Yeah, those of you that are on the Shorts feed, feel free to click on my other live stream on my YouTube channel. The one that does not have the word mobile in the title is a lot better viewing experience, and that's where most people are hanging out. So feel free to click on that other live stream. It is a much better viewing experience. JB, you were tilted 2 days in a row. Plan to go back. That's not a bad idea, JB. Like, look, and you know what's really scary is all we did, really, guys, is pumped right back into the range of despair. So this is my daily chart, right? We are back under the daily 100, which is a good sign. But we're still above the daily 20, we're still above the daily 50, and we're still above the daily 200. So, I'll be honest with you. I would like to see this entire candle right here, this entire move from yesterday, get retraced before we can kind of get a good grasp on what's going on here. Come back down to like 24,500. Let's have a hard reset after a 3% move up, and let's just slow it down. XOXO, what is tilt? It's taking losses, getting wicked out of trades, and then probably what happens for most people is they watch the trade actually go in their direction. And instead of taking a winner, they took a loss. So they get into another trade, they miss a move, and they start chasing the market rather than just sitting on hands and waiting for the market to come to them. They start just clicking buttons. That's what tilt is. Getting angry trading. What's up, Mahmood? How are you? Tim, how we doing? Ever play pinball? Warriors Loves. Is that a serious question? Yes, I've played pinball. Guys, I am up $495 already tonight. I took the short off of this. Accidentally placed a mini trade. Meant to place a micro trade. Had to kill it after we got the flush out. On the right-hand side of your screen is proprietary, not out for the public. This technically is out for the public right now, so if you wanted the order flow indicator, just go on Level Up Discord. It is there currently, but it will be being pulled down very, very soon. Everything that you see on the right-hand side of the chart is proprietary, but it's something that we're working on behind the scenes. It's in beta still, but I have it up so that you guys can see it currently and kind of pique your interest a little bit. There's a lot that goes into finding these levels. As far as the programming side of things is concerned, we're still kind of tweaking with things on that end. But it is adaptive. It is intuitive. This will change in real time and print in real time as far as these levels are concerned. So just be aware that this you won't have access to for a little while. But I do kind of want to show it to you guys so that you can see kind of what we're working on behind the scenes and quietly. But pretty soon we're going to have something really special rolling out. So I think personally it's better than most of what's available on the market. If you're asking me. It's better than anything else that I've seen. So, and I've been watching it for, granted it's a small sample size and I've only been watching it for a short period of time. But when you understand what's going on with everything over here, it really does provide clarity in your trading. So, read the user guide on the order flow indicator before you hop in and start seeing these yellow bubbles and automatically getting in. These are not signals, right? Like, they're not signals. They're just signs of absorption, exhaustion, and possible reversals. But yes, this is basically this chart with order flow built in and support and resistance levels and options data built into the configuration of these as well. So it's pretty intuitive, very, very good. I can't wait to get it out. Can't wait to get it out, honestly. Personally, it's the best I've seen. It's the best I've seen. So very excited about it. Where in the Discord, Baby Rich? It's the order flow. So, like, what is available for free download right now is this. So this indicator, this setup is available. It's in the Level Up Indicator section, in the Tools section in Level Up Discord. Just read how to download it. It's available on TradingView and Quant Tower right now. But you will have to download it. We're going to be pulling it down soon, so if you want it, definitely go check it out. Probably going to pull it down at the end of this week, guys. So, oh, thanks, Miss K. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free, and it really helps the channel out. All right, so we are playing the waiting game again. Guys, tonight, by the way, we are giving away another 25K Select Tradeify account. This evening, you will need to be subscribed to their YouTube channel in order to win. We're going to run 3 qualifier races just like we have in the past. Top 3 finishers from each of those races move on to the grand finale. I tell you what, Mason, wow, the numbers are low. Let's give these people the best opportunity to go ahead and register for the first marbles race and give them the best opportunity to reach that grand finale. So, Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start the marbles, guys. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. We'll enter you into the first qualifying race. Go ahead and get that done. I'm going to go kick on a fan real quick. Yep, grease them up. Get those marbles ready, guys. We'll leave that registration window open for a minute or two, and then we'll obviously close it down. There will be 3 qualifying races tonight. We're not going to do the 4th qualifying race. That was a lot of work on Mason's end to get it, make sure everybody was verified. So, yeah, we're only going to do 3 tonight. But yeah, I'm curious. How'd you guys trade? How have you been trading lately? It's been, I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough. I've caught some bangers recently. I've caught a couple 300 point, 400 point bangers. But the only reason I was able to do that was because I was trading micros. You know, if I was trading minis, I couldn't stomach an 80 point pullback on any of my trades, and that's what you have to do right now in order to catch the big trades. So it's a scalper's market right now, which I'm not really great at. Yeah, and marble guy. Guys, we'll leave that open for a minute or two. We only got about well, it's like 60 plus people in here right now. Like I said, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. Viewership's been down a lot recently, probably because I've been taking a little bit of time off from the streams. Been busy with like Easter. Yesterday was my sister's birthday. So I've had things going on. But yeah, viewership's definitely been down quite a bit recently. It also could be the market, right? Like, it also could be traders just getting absolutely waxed and not wanting to watch trading content at all at night. I fully understand that. Oh, nice, Chris. Happy birthday, Chris's sister. A lot of April babies. A lot of April babies. All right, 30 seconds, guys, and we're going to close down that window. So, exclamation point marbles, 30 seconds, and then we're going to give Mason a couple minutes to get everything all set up. We're just kind of chopping. I don't know, like top side. Seems like we're kind of starting to put in that flag. I just don't know if the breakdown comes from up here or we still need to go a little bit higher first. So I'm going to be hands off here as far as execution is concerned for a minute. Probably until Asia open, and then we'll see where we're at come 8 o'clock my time. So 45 minutes or so. All right. Registration is now closed. We're going to give Mason a couple minutes to get the race set up, and then we'll do that first qualifier race for you guys. Where is VWAP at? So a little bit below us, 25,038 right now. Coming up on the upper band. We got some sellers all in through here as well, but I don't know. We kind of having the flag break out right now. But everything's just been a fake out on NQ recently. All right, looks like we got a block to the top side. Let me see when if Mason's ready. There's a 100 block up here at 25,062. That probably gets tagged at some point. Is there anything above? There's even orders up here all the way up at 150. So we could be heading to the top side up here. How about 250 sitting up there at 150? So it's looking like the big orders are resting to the top side. We do have some interest down here, down in the low 900s. But it's not the size that's to the top side. Alright, let me see if Mason is ready. It looks like he's ready. Alright, guys, let me get the marbles race up and going for you. Here we go. Alright, guys. Once again, top 3 finishers move on to the grand finale. In order... Why am I in there? Why do you always put me in there, Mason? Why am I in there? All right, guys, I can't win this race. I promise you. If I'm in the top 3, someone else will be moving on. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and release those marbles. And we're off. Once again, we'll do 3 of these qualifier races tonight, and then we'll run the grand finale at the end of the stream. All right, Izzy out to the early lead with Blake in a close second. Big Frank takes over the lead now with Con Divergence in second, Izzy in third. Wow, it seems like most of the marbles went right down the middle this time. Con Divergence getting around everything nice and clean, putting in quite a gap. Getting really slowed up now, though, Con Divergence. Oh, THC group. THC group. All right, seems like that left track has the leaders on it right now. So TM, Trades by Now, Futures Trader, you are the top 3 currently. But it is a tight race. There's a lot of marbles in this time, guys. A lot of people in close. Oh, the rejection. Futures Trader 5522 and Laugh at Life. Laugh at Life again. Laugh at Life. Laugh at Life and Futures Trader 5522 in the coming down the home stretch. Stay on the track, guys. Just stay on the track. Oh no, there's the carnage. I see Con Divergence got yeeted too. Laugh at Life getting through relatively clean. Can he get to the finish line without getting punted? Laugh at Life comes in first. Laugh at Life in first. Let's see who gets those top 3 finishers. Futures Trader 5522 through in second. A Teragram got punted, but finished in third. A Teragram, you are in third. So a Teragram, Laugh at Life, and Futures Trader 5522. Coordinate that with Mac. Obviously, a Teragram, you're fine. You can coordinate through Discord. Laugh at Life, you've won before, so we know you're good. Futures Trader 5522. Mason, if you could coordinate with that with those 3 through the YouTube chat, I would appreciate it. Oh, there I am. I'm still alive. I didn't get punted. I finished. I finished, guys. My marble has finished the race. Oh my goodness, Chris. Chris got punted. All right, that was a good race. That was a good race. All the DNFs. All right, Laugh at Life, Future Trader 5522, and a Teragram. Mason will be reaching out to you in the chat to coordinate all that, and then you guys are good. We'll run another race here shortly. All right, so we have signs of absorption and a little downside. The blue candles on this, the lighter the blue, the more aggressive the buying is. There's no real signs of selling other than some passive seller. That's what this is kind of indicating here. That's absorbing all this buying. If we get the flip to one of these candles being red, I might try a short just because we're holding below the level. So I'm thinking we might be heading to the downside first before we catch a bid. If we catch a bid. But that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. We're not getting a lot of action though. Price is a little bit muted and dead right now. We got prior day close at 25,074.25. Is that right? That can't be right. Is it? Oh yeah, I guess it could be. I guess it could be. So cash close, yep, right here. What did you miss? Missed the first marbles race. All right, people still slowly filing in. We're approaching 80 viewers right now, guys. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. Hey, what's up, J-Love? How are you? I see you over there on the shorts feed. Sorry, guys. 2 chats to pay attention to over here. Mike Light just tuning in. There'll be 2 more. There'll be 2 more races. You guys are good. Let me turn this back on. Hey, what's up, Blake? How are you? All right. We are almost at 90 viewers currently. We will run 2 more qualifying races throughout the stream, guys, so stay tuned in. Broken. As a beginner trader, what should you focus on more? You'd have to define beginner for me to give you any advice, kind of, really. Like beginner as in just learning about candlesticks, or beginner as in you know what assets you want to trade and how you like to trade. That's kind of where I would start. I need a little more information because I don't know what stage of beginner you are, or like just learning about trading in general. Yeah, Jeff, I mean, there's definite signs of some downside that could be coming in. Just learning about trading, Broken? Okay, well, the first thing you're going to want to learn is obviously what all this is, right? So what is a candlestick? What is a bullish candlestick? What is a bearish candlestick? What do the wicks represent? You know, that's probably where I would start, as far like understand the basics of technical analysis. So do a lot of YouTube watching, like do a lot of searching on YouTube for videos about technical analysis so that you fully understand what you're seeing on the charts. That would be where I started and where I would tell everybody else to start. You got to know what you're looking at before you can ever even think about placing a trade, to be fair. So, like, understand that when you're looking at a candlestick, right, you're going to have a topside wick, you're going to have a downside wick, and what this represents on this chart is 5 minutes of price movement, with the open being on a red candle, the open being the top side of the body of the candle, the highest price within that time being the top side wick, the lowest price being the bottom side wick, and the close of that 5 minute stretch being the lowest part of the body. Just put all your money into Bitcoin and don't sell, Jeff says. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Broken, by the way, if you're interested, click on that other live stream on my channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. It's a lot better viewing experience, and that's where most people are hanging out at. And if I can't get to your questions, somebody in my chat, well, there's lots of good traders in my chat, they will be able to answer your questions. We will do our best to answer any and all questions that you have. I know how it is when you tune into trading live streams and you get ignored. We don't want to be that kind of community, so we will help you out best we can. Great idea if you want to hold for 10 plus years and don't believe quantum computers will crack Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm with you on the 24,500. I said it earlier. I want to see this entire move get retraced because technically, guys, this is a gap on the options market, right? The overnight trading is technically a gap on the options like on the triple Qs. There's a big gap in price from yesterday's close all the way up through today's price action, right? And last night's. So this one candle on the triple Qs is one giant gap. It's one big gap. Gaps that big end up generally getting filled at some point. Don't know when it's going to happen, but they generally end up getting filled. So I am anticipating downside at some point. It could not happen till CPI. I don't know. We could go sideways until CPI on Friday, but I do expect this to get retraced at some point. Great, back at 25K. I know, basically, when I woke up this morning, we were still hanging out up there at like, it was like up there at 250. I was thinking, oh no, are you kidding me? We're back up into this nonsense. Come on. I'd like to see some downside at, you know, tonight, back down towards here. Probably like 24,700. You know, somewhere in here. I'd like to see this kind of pullback on the overnight, but I don't know that we get that. ICT Pro, I'm leaning downside until we retrace last night's pump. I'm leaning down, looking for shorts. It wasn't nonsense, just perfect mean reverse. Okay. A 3% move. A 3% move on news is nonsense. That's nonsense. Hey, what's up, Unified? How are you? Congrats on passing your eval, by the way. Congrats on being a funded trader. Could someone call the CEO of Nasdaq? Look, guys, we could be, I mean, this entire year could be a lot like this, right? It could be a lot of this. It could be 12 months of sideways before we get a real move, you know? There are signs here that the market, like, we should come down. I would think at least a sweep below 25K before we would catch a bid, but who knows? Kind of held on this push down just above 25K right there at 25,010-ish. But I'd like to see this move initially. I'd like to go test this low. Oh, thanks, Miss K. 114 people watching, 68 likes. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. You're getting more bang on your payouts with currency exchange, my client. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm still making money, but I've had to size way down in my trading right now. Just because of the volatility. I don't want to put on, because it's almost like you have to risk 50 to 100 points on a trade on the Nasdaq right now. And I'm just not willing to risk that on a mini. You know, $1,000 whipping around the way the Nasdaq's been whipping around is just, it's too rich for my blood. I'm not comfortable trading like that. You should get extra marble speed for hitting the like button. Ah, maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you get that extra boost. Of course, I go live and this is what we get. a 15-point range. Come on now. Hey, what's up, Trader HF? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Trade London session, maybe? Oh, man, that's 3 a.m. That's 2 a.m. my time. Sovereignty's like, no boost here. Sovereignty, you had the boost last night. You had the boost last night. You were so close. You were so close. You reached the grand finale. What's up, Adam? How are you? Come on, Naz. Let's do something. Is any other symbol moving around at all right now? Like, I mean, I'm sure ES is looking a lot. Yeah, ES is looking very similar to this. Let's see here. YM is kind of pinned. Gold is kind of selling off a little bit. Back into its expected weekly range high. 47.03. Let's see. Man, can the Nas move? Come on. Let's get the sell. All this buying and the price is moving down, so we got a divergence going on right now, but I need to at least see seller, like actual aggressive sellers stepping in. Jeff's like, move, Naz. I know. It's not going anywhere. It's just stuck. You've got buyer. Look over here. These blue candles represent buyers, aggressive buyers. The brighter the blue, the more aggressive they are. But price is moving down right now with passive sellers actually controlling the price. So price is moving down, but you have aggressive buyers trying to push price up, and that's the divergence that I mean. So you have more buyers present than sellers right now, but price is moving down. All right, see how that flipped red? Ethereum, is it possible to qualify a second marble? No, not with the same name on it. Not with the same name on it. Oh, Mike Light, it was an accidental mini. I took the short from up here. And I meant to do it on a micro, and I did it on a mini and got the flush out. So I kind of got lucky. Hey, what's up, Cash? How are you? Yeah, I got lucky. Here, I actually here. I can show it to you, I think. I think it should be there. Yeah, there it is. I got lucky. All right, we finally are starting to see a little bit of selling stepping in. Piotr, if you know anything about me, if you know anything about me, or have been watching my channel for a while, that is one thing I am not. That is one thing I am not. Yeah, you will soon realize that I am probably the least risky streaming trader out there. You will soon realize this. It's looking like downside is the play. If we get down below this wick, I'm not opposed to trying. I mean, obviously the better entry is up here, but with price holding where it's at, I'm not a huge fan. Marhan, did I trade yesterday? Yeah, I traded yesterday during RTH. I didn't trade last night. I was out to dinner last night. So I missed all the chaos. By the time I got back to the house, it was already up around 25K, 25-1. So I missed all of it. I missed a big salary. Well, I mean, guys, you tell me, right? Like, hopping on moves like that, I'm pretty sure that kind of move was whipping around hundreds of points in seconds. Like, you are straight up FOMO trading if you're hopping on those moves. You're straight up FOMO trading. There is no doubt about it. Unless you're in a swing position long from, you know, prior to that news dropping, or have insider information to something that's happening there, hopping on there is just that's straight FOMO trading. That's YOLO. That's, hey, hey, click and buy because the market's flying. Josiah, yeah, yes, shorts look good to me. However, I don't know if we're going to get that move up first to collect a little more selling before we head down. But yes, there are signs that it wants some downside. Nah, you only traded micro, so you didn't hit any stop loss. Yeah, I guess if you want to slap on one micro, I mean that's a big move on one micro. Even if you caught the, you know, say you were long from somewhere in the 500s, right after the open. Oh, 100%. 100% they hit stop loss. Probably even something like 3 or. You like trading minis? Oh no. Yeah, I've had to size down. I sized down a couple weeks ago. I've only been trading micros for the most part. Can you specify the route? Piotr, yeah, Fiji is. Yeah, I'm not an ICT lingo guy. Like, for all you ICT people out there, fair value gap wasn't created by ICT. That's a Larry Williams term, just to give you a heads up. And all it defines is an imbalance. It's an imbalance. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about fair value gaps. There's time for minis yesterday, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, for sure. Actually, honestly, the last 2 weeks for me, I've been sized down. Even before that. When you're having like 40, 50 point snaps in literal seconds, when price is just accumulating all over the place, I have a real hard. Even today during New York session. What's up, Uncapped? How are ya? Even during like New York session today, where you were having 40 point candles, everything's getting re-offered. So like even when you have the snaps, that very next candle is pretty much re-offering that entire price movement. So it's a lot of break-even trading for me right now. Every now and then I'll catch a great trade, you know, like I think I can't remember what day it was. But I've caught a couple 300, 400 point moves, but it's all been one micro. You know? Like it hasn't been crazy amounts of money. After the initial whip, saw the price was slow and smooth, J-Love. Yeah, well, if you're executing from like key levels, like key support and resistance or supply and demand levels, you can catch some good trades. You still just have to kind of lock it in though. You know, it's so hard to catch the high or the low of the day. At least for me, it's been. Hey, what's up, in Brown? How are you? All right, guys, we got about 130 people in here. We'll run another qualifying marbles race here for the let's see, what is the gift tonight? What is the giveaway? It's a 25K select Tradeify account. Is what we're giving away tonight. We're going to run the second of 3 qualifying races, and then the grand finale will be at the end of the stream. Oh, PO trick, you're trading mean reversions? I mean, guys, this is... I don't know what to do with the no movement. Nah, Lee, you're good. You're good. We'll open up registration here shortly for that race. We only have the windows open for those races for a short period of time, just to try to keep the bots out. When we used to do the we used to do exclamation point West and do what every other streamer does, and we just ended up, we would have like 200 to 300 people in the stream, but we would have like 600 entries, you know, and it just wasn't fair. And then we got scammed out of an account from somebody as well at one point in time, so we're trying to just eliminate all that. That's here, Graham! Exclamation point West. All right, Mason. I tell you what. We'll go ahead. Andy, I'll answer here in a second. We're gonna open up the registration for the marbles race. Once again, guys, this will be the second qualifying race of 3 qualifiers. It's for a 25K select Tradeify account tonight. Top 3 finishers move on to the grand finale. The grand finale winner will be the winner of the account. So exclamation point marbles. Go ahead and get it going. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to get your registrations in, and then we'll close that window and give Mason a couple minutes to get the race set up. Andy, if you're still here, about your question, what's my strat? I'm a higher time frame support and resistance trader. So I'm looking for where the market's tested a lot in the past on the higher time frames, marking those areas on my charts. And then I'm using like order flow for confirmation, pretty much is the gist. Ideally, I'd like to see bear flag, bull flag type setups around these levels. So in other words, break and retest, something like this would be a good long for me. Targeting the next level to the top side. Short side, I'd be looking for kind of what you see here happening. Where we're retesting, I'd be looking for a short down. But really simple trading. Nothing too complex. I'm a firm believer in simplifying as much as I can. So the picture isn't as cloudy. But for those of you in the shorts feed, if you click on the other live stream on my channel, you'll get to see my full screen. And it's a lot better viewing experience. You'll get to see all the tools that I use in order to execute. And that's where most people are hanging out anyway. We got about 150 people in here right now. Guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help out the channel and it costs you nothing. Yes, Ordino, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. All right, guys, we're going to leave that registration open for probably 30 more seconds or so, and then we're going to close it down and we'll run that marbles race here. So, exclamation point marbles in the chat. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. Make sure you got your ticket, and we'll run that race. Top 3 finishers move on to the grand finale. Oh, guys, I went out for the birthday dinner last night. I went out, got myself a steak and sharp white cheddar mac and cheese, some voodoo shrimp. It was delicious. It was delicious. And like this place that we went to, it's called Connor's here in Louisville. They do, oh, it's not my birthday, J-Love. It was my sister's birthday. They do like, I don't know if they like grill it over wood chips or something like that, because it's got like that wood chippy flavoring. It was great. Andy, yeah, I trade full time. I've been trading for 5 years. This is what I do for a living. It's not registering you, M. Brown, are you sure? Mason, can you check if M. Brown is registered? Mason is drunk again, Rubber. I don't know, Marhan. It tasted like almost like there's like a hint of like wood flavoring. It was delicious. I know that sounds weird and strange, but like it was good. No, Andy, I trade during RTH. I actually make the majority of my money during RTH. I just stream during Asia session because that's when my channel performs the best on YouTube. When I stream during RTH, you're battling those guys that have 200, 300,000 subscribers and nobody tunes in. And YouTube actually punishes your channel when you don't have good analytics. So we've tried streaming during RTH. It just didn't work out. Yeah, Mike, like that sounds similar. It's kind of, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking it was. It was delicious. It was good. Oh, I'm good, MP. How are you? All right, guys, registration is now closed. Let's give him a minute or two to get everything all set up, and then we'll do that race for you. Price is just pinned. It is just pinned on NQ. I'm kind of thinking tomorrow's price action might be somewhat similar too. You might get a move during London. I'm thinking London session might be the move that you get tomorrow. And then the lead up into CPI. I would love to see the retrace of yesterday's pump. Or last night's pump. Get retraced before CPI, but I don't know that we're going to get that. Hey, Sam Verself. Sam versus Self, yeah. Yeah, this indicator right here, that is not available for the public. This is proprietary and beta. We're working on this in the background. But it will be available for the public at some point. Oh, Spaces, TPT ended their affiliation with me and my channel. So Code West does not work at Take Profit Trader anymore. Asked for an explanation, got no response. So I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. I look like a teenager without my cap. I know every time I don't wear a hat, somebody says something. Oh, it's okay, Spaces. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know? In my mind, poor business practices. Poor business practices. We asked for an explanation. They didn't give one. And, so, whatever. At this point. We're really small. Like, we're a small channel. So, and I'm not in the inner circle of the trading influencer sphere, you know. I kind of do my own thing. I don't cause any problems. I'm not in the drama. I don't really know people personally in the trading space. So, I just that's probably a lot of it. Oh, Mr. Longshorts, you're kidding me, right? Yeah, I'm like, look, there's a lot going on in the prop firm space right now. You can kind of see the writing on the wall. There's going to be some big changes happening. So, yeah. Yeah. It just is what it is. Put a wig on and see how long it takes for anyone to notice. Mike Light, I just come in with a big, like, afro on one day. I look 19 years old. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I did clean up the shave as well. So, a little bit. Trimmed it down. Oh, man. Oh. Well, that's good. I mean, it's good if I'm looking young. You know, I'll take it. I will take it. All right, guys. It looks like Mason's ready. Let's get this marbles race going for you. Second qualifier race of the evening. Good luck, everybody. This is one of the Carnage maps, guys. So... This is one of the Carnage maps. Good luck, everybody. It's hard to commentate this one because it's just pure and utter chaos. Guys, spam 1 in the chat to make your marble go faster. Let's go. Once again, I can't win the race. So if I finish in the top 3, I will not be moving on. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Oh, how am I in the lead? Come on now. Come on, get punted, WesleyEmeraldGate. Get punted. Come on, WesleyEmeraldGate, get punted. Come on. Stop staying on the track. Why do I have such a big lead? This looks rigged. Come on. Come on. Get punted. I better. Guys, I swear. Come on. Guys, catch up, guys. Catch up. Catch up. Come on, pass me. Oh, no. Guys. Guys, pass me. Come on. Don't do Mason. Hey, Miss K. Miss K's coming down the track. All right, so Miss K is actually the leader right now. I am not the leader. I am not the leader. I am not. Come on, Miss K. Forget me. Catch me, Miss K. Come on. Catch me. Why do I have a gap on the field? This looks really bad. This looks really bad. All right, Miss K in second. Beneprotein in third. Charles in fourth. Why do I have such a massive lead? Come on, catch me. All right, Beneprotein coming up fast, coming up hot. Don't fall off. No, don't fall off. Come on, catch me. Come on, Beneprotein, you got it. Put the rocket boosters on. Yes, go by me. Somebody. Somebody. Anybody. Oh no. Yes. Oh no. Yes. Yes, I got punted. Oh no, is anybody gonna hit the bucket? All right, Mehdi is through the finish line. Mystic in second. Oh my goodness, what just happened? All right, Chartati in third. All right, Mehdi, Mystic, and Chartati, you are the top three finishers. Mason will be coordinating with you in the chat. Oh my goodness, I was scared I was gonna finish first. That was gonna look entirely rigged, guys. Thank goodness I got yeeted there at the end. Insane. Insane. All right, so Mehdi, Mystic, and Chart Addy. Once Mason gets finished with all this, he'll be coordinating with you in the chat to get everything all verified for you. You guys will need to be subscribed to Tradeify's YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to YouTube's Tradeify channel just yet, go ahead and do that for me if you could. That is the information that we're going to need to verify. It'll just speed the process along a little bit. Congratulations, guys. You're moving on to the grand finale. So that's 6 people through. We'll have one more qualifying race. Oh, sorry. We'll have one more qualifying race. And then we will do that grand finale for you. All right. Asian markets are now open. It looks like we had a little bit of downside off the start. Kind of like the flush below this. But now we're putting in a brand new support here. I kind of like a little bit lower. I'll be honest with you. So I'm going to put a short limit at 25,020 so that if we do get that pop back up, I get in on this move. Chartati, WesleyEmeraldGate at Gmail. You can shoot us an email, of course. Looks like it might just run without me. Come on, give us a little snap back up. Put my stop just above this. Up there at 25,040. We'll give it 20 points or so of breathing room. Actually, let's go a little bit higher than that. We'll go something like this. If I can get this entry. And then I will be targeting a sweep below these lows. So pretty much down to 920 will be my target. We'll have a little bit of support to get through there in the mid 900s if I get in. It's looking like I'm not going to get in though. This looks like a hard flush. Marbles race had me distracted, guys. Marbles race got me distracted. Hey, what's up, Massive? How are you? Yeah, Patrick, I'm with you on the 24.5. I'm with you on the full retrace. I just don't know if that happens tonight. I can see something like 700s somewhere in there. Unless we get a tweet out of somewhere. I know, Rubber, that was ridiculous. I was leading that track. I'm like, how rigged does this look? I'm gapping the rest of the field in this marbles race. Are you kidding me? Come on, pop back up there and let me get in this short. All right, come on. Just one more quick little push. I don't know, Massive. I don't know about 24.5. I can see some of that. Maybe during London session. I just think without any news headlines, which obviously could happen, I don't know that we get that kind of a move. You have 6,900 stop loss, entry at 68.20. Oh, 70 points on ES. Oh, on a micro. So MES. Okay. Okay, that's making more sense. I was like, yo, giving all kinds of breathing room to that trade there. 70 points on ES. Trading the big account, the big boy account. Yeah, Mehdi, I think you're good. I'm pretty sure you're good. Nah, you're in a 50K? Okay, Massive. That makes more sense. I was like, 70 points on ES. Could you imagine? Zinzin, yeah, so we have signs of absorption of aggressive buying, right? The combination of not being able to put in new highs, the price could still pump from here, right? This is only going to be one micro that I'm entering with. But the signs are there that we might want to sweep these lows, is my thought initially. We're technically putting in lower highs right now as well. Kind of flagging out a little bit. So if we can, this is going to be the best risk to reward trade that I can get in right now. I mean, ideally, I'd like to give some, this much breathing room, which I guess I could since I have the cushion now. I'd like to give all the way back up to here. Actually, I will. I'll give it a little more breathing room. But right now, we're putting in lower highs. We're kind of setting up that flag. So this would be the breakdown, I think, from somewhere in this area if we're going to the downside. I don't know that we're going to the downside, but I would like to see yesterday's... Oh, nice chart, Taddy. Mason will email you back. He'll correspond with you. Oh, nice, Harrison. Nice, Harrison. Congrats. GG's. Max allocated with Top Step now? Nice. Take it slow. Take it slow. Sinister, I'm looking for the downsides right now. I'm looking for downside right now. I'll be looking for downside in through CPI release. Friday morning, pre-market. You know, those straight up moves that you saw last night, especially when it's news induced, like when you had the ceasefire last night, those tend to get retraced, usually within a couple days, and the move, it's usually matched by a corresponding move. Like straight up is normally matched when we go back through that area by straight down. So risk to reward right now, we're kind of putting in, you know, lower highs right now. We're kind of squeezing down and forming that wedge. And if we slip these lows down here, which will be my initial target, this move could get aggressive. Right? Like this downside could get aggressive. Probably at least to like, I don't know, 850, somewhere in here initially. And then you'll probably have buyers try to defend this area a little bit. So you might get one of these pops from down here back up to like mid 900s. And then you'll probably get that rollover sell off. But that's generally what happens. Whether that's going to happen or not, I don't know. Yeah, Trader HF, I mean, the 24,500 seems very reasonable. You know, reset after a 3% move up, 3.5% move up. Reset a little bit. Reoffer some of those prices that you just flew through. See if I can get the entry here. Oh, don't you dare, Naz. Get me in. All right, we're short. We are in on 1 micro right now. All right, let's see if we can get that push back below 25K fairly quickly, I would like. I don't really want this back above VWAP. At least not aggressively above VWAP. Yeah, Piotric, I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you on the at least that move. If we can get a strong push below these lows and retest these lows, I'm not opposed to adding. But it's going to have to be fairly aggressive. I'm going to have to see a lot of aggressive selling step in, and then I'm going to have to see defense probably of these lows is what I'm thinking. I don't really want to see this area hold, kind of where we're holding right now. Right at 25K. I'd like for it to be aggressive down through 25K. Hey, Potter, how are ya? I know when Piotric showed up, I thought it might have been an alt account for you. Guys, you'll have to tell me if there's any crazy news headlines that come across. I mean, I'm sure I'll know because there will be random volatility, but... The only thing I'm scared about right now, I'm not really scared. I'm in one micro, but the only thing that is holding me back is, do those Asia traders that got in on that move last night really try to defend aggressively, you know? The one thing that we have going for us on the short side, guys, is there is a passive seller sitting in this whole area in through here. So buyers are going to have to really aggressively push through that, which is kind of why I have my stop where I do above all this. So it's going to have to fight through all this passive seller that's all layered in through this area. All right, we got about 140 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. How are you guys trading tonight? Just got here, Crazy Chris. I'm good. I'm good. Where's left down $26? Oh, that's not bad. You can recover that. You can recover that. You're usually here but just don't chat. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with lurking in the background. I'd love to see this snap 25K pretty soon. Don't like the hold up above 25K. All right, that's our first signs of any kind of buying here. So let's hope we get the VWAP rejection in the rollover. Yeah, that's exactly what I don't want to see. Want to see some hard smacks here. Don't want to see the aggressive moves up. No, I'm fine. I'm fine with taking the full stop out on this. I'm going to let it breathe. Just because of how volatile the market's been recently. I'm going to let it play out. Like I said, I'm up 495 plus or minus whatever this trade does. I'm risking $100 here. So either way, I'm ending the night positive, even if this is a losing trade. So I'm fine with it. It'll be worth the risk, especially if it does start getting aggressive to the downside. It'll be worth that risk. Hey, what's up, T for Keeps? How are you? Everything's good. We still haven't technically, even with the aggressive push here, we still haven't technically, I mean, we're still trending down. And you figure buyers are going to try to defend, right? Like you figure at some point. What's up, Izzy? How are you? Piotric, on where I'm targeting right now, and it could adjust, right? Like I could pull that down even more if we really start to get aggressive to the downside. But right now it'd be a $200 trade. $100 stop. So a 1 to 2. What's up, Kyle? Trader HF, this is prop. You can always look up here. I know it's probably hard to read on your guys' end. You can always look up here on whatever chart I'm on, and it'll tell you what prop I'm trading with or if it's my personal. I generally don't trade my personal on the live streams, though. Just to give you a heads up. My personal I use for more like swing positions, and really I don't take a whole lot of trades on that throughout the year, and definitely I'm not trading my personal in this environment right now. The next marble map is Maximum Carnage. Oh no. SW go to a long position. You think it's a short trap? Could be. Could be. Automation. I can't finish on easy. As long as it comes with max chaos too. Oh jeez. All right, it looks like everybody's verified. Do you guys want to go ahead and do the third qualifier race here? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, I agree too, Blacked Out. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. We're putting in lower highs. Putting in the base right there at 25K for the most part. This is probably the best risk to reward trade that is out there right now, if you ask me. Is looking for shorts. Could it be a long? Of course it could be a long. But you're asking me, I'm looking for downside. Might just have to sit in this position all night is the problem. That's the problem. It's a go. The people have spoken. All right, Mason, go ahead and open up those registration, guys. Exclamation point marbles in the chat will enter you into the third and final qualifying race. Top 3 finishers move on. The giveaway prize tonight is a 25K select account with Tradeify. Great prop firm. They recently have revamped their offerings, price points, and now you can trade Rhythmic Connection with Tradeify as well. So if you haven't given them a look, give them a look. Code West will get you the best available discount. I want to say, is it 30% or 40% off right now with Tradeify? I can't remember myself. Can't remember off the top of my head right now. Let me go close these blinds real quick. All right, can we just put in a big, nice red candle here? Like, just flush all this quickly. Okay, so Tradeify is actually 40% off your next 5 purchases is what it is. That's the promo with Tradeify right now. And they're nice. They have daily payout option accounts. Pretty much every price tier. So they've made some good moves. Made some good moves recently. All right, nice little rollover off of VWAP. Let's see if we can get aggressive through 25K this time. Through that little bit of support there at 25,010, and we should be... should get some aggression to the downside. Mason, this race is yours. Mason can't win the account either, guys. So, just so you know, Mason can't win the account either. Exclamation point marbles. We'll leave that open for another minute, guys. Get your entries in. Get your entries in. We'll run this race. We'll get everybody verified, and then we'll run that grand finale as well. Apparently, this track is maximum carnage. So get ready for a lot of... wow. All right, then. Still have buyers defending, apparently. There's still some buyers there. Carnage is one of your middle names, Casey. All right, guys. 20 more seconds, and then we're going to close that registration window. So make sure you type in exclamation point marbles. Like I said, top 3 finishers move on to the grand finale. Yo, Nasdaq, can you stop doing this nonsense? Where you just are hunting stops everywhere? Give it up already. For a break. Nasdaq just loves to do this sweepy, hey, let's go to this recent high, let's go to this recent low, hey, let's do it randomly too. How does that sound? Costs like rocket ship. It looks like a rocket ship, right? And then out of nowhere, you'll get the complete retrace. Sounds exactly like Nasdaq. I know, it's crazy. It just sweeps everybody out. Like there's no way to trade minis in this. I guess you can, but you're risking a lot of cash. A lot of cash. We got caught in the good old EMA crossover trade. All right, Mason, go ahead and close the marbles registration down. We'll give you a couple minutes to get everything all set up, and then we'll run that race for you. Got about 155 people in here right now. That's good. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I appreciate you. All right. This time, Naz. This time. This time. Look at that wick. I mean, that wick alone is like 25 points. It's absurd. What's up, Jeff? What's going on? I know, nobody knows. Like I said, guys, I think it's downside myself. It's looking prime for it. I think you just have some buyers trying to salvage above 25K right now, so which is why you're getting those random spikes. Could be wrong. It could go back up to 25.1. Who knows? 25.2. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely looking like the breakdown. Had the news pump yesterday, a big 3% move, 3.5% move on the Nas. We'd like to see at least 50% of that move get retraced at some point. Don't know when that's going to happen, but I would like to see that get retraced. Trader HF, if you haven't liked the stream and win, you're claiming your account. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. All right, we got about 170 people in the stream right now. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Come on, break down. I'm like, my gosh, break down. All right, looks like Mason's ready. So while the Nas is doing the craziness, we're going to go ahead and run this third and final qualifying race. Well, I don't need to bring all of Discord over. I can just bring the marbles race. What am I doing? I'm a moron. There we go. All right. Good luck, everybody. Oh, Mason, you're highlighting your own marble. Get out of here. All right, good luck, everyone. This one is Max Carnage, so good luck. Oh, goodness. Spam 1 in the chat to make your marble go faster. Mason, I don't see your name anywhere near the top. I see your name nowhere. All right, S. Maladino. You have the early lead. Looks like we got the record pace marble out there. Clovis overtakes the lead. All right, Clovis. Clovis creating a little bit of a gap. Creating a little bit of a gap. Got to stay on the track, though. These leaders oftentimes fly off the track. Oh, no. Oh, no. There goes Clovis. Clovis got yeeted. All right, Straw Hat, Joyman. Straw Hat. Profits down on the lower tier. Not sure who exactly has the lead right now. Oh, Straw Hat. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Piotrik, you are first in. K-Trades and the top 10 Central. You three are moving on to the grand finale. Congratulations. Mason will coordinate the verification process with you in the YouTube chat once the race is finished. Oh, my gosh. Oh, it's total carnage, guys. It's total carnage. Oh. Absolutely getting yeeted. Oh, T for keeps. There he went. Oh, here comes Limey and Sam. Let's see. Can they hit the jump? Oh, Sam overshoots it. Oh, Limey shoots it. All right, guys. So, Piotrik, K-Trades, top 10 Central. Congratulations. You're moving on to the grand finale. We'll go ahead and get you guys verified, and then we'll do the grand finale race and determine who the winner of the account is. Oh, my goodness. Look at all the DNFs. Look at all the DNFs. How many people finished? 12? Mason did not finish. Sorry, Mason. You did not win. You did not win. All right, Piotr K-Trades, top 10 Central. We'll get you guys verified, and then we will run that grand finale race for you. I know it's brutal. That was crazy. Come on, man. What is going on with the Nas? This is absurd. Like, this is absurd. Come on, Nas. Rubber's like, rigged. Oh, it is. Yeah, Piotr, you can email WesleyEmeraldGate at Gmail. Discord's cool too, if you guys want to verify. Oh, guys, I might be in this trade all night long. Might be in this trade all night long. Anybody else in a trade right now? Is anybody long right now is the question. Not for $20. Let the stops do the work and sleep. Oh, eventually, yeah. Like if we're still hanging around this price, we will definitely we'll definitely end the stream. I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow night on stream. I'll let you know if it was a winner or a loser. Dojo, you're long approaching take profit. Nice. I mean, for me, I would prefer longs to happen, you know, long entries to happen down here if I was going to get long. We're still putting in, like, we're technically still putting in lower highs. Like, we have not put in a new high on any of this. So, the trade's still valid. Like, really, until we get back up in here. The short is the play still for me. You know, this is looking very, very bear flag. Extremely bear flag. You're trading the New Zealand dollar in the evenings? Oh my goodness. I mean, we have some buyers here, but they're not really like, there's no follow through in the buying yet. Nothing like really aggressive. Rice got in late, but you're short. Yeah, Rice. I mean, I've had to size down. Like I said before, I've had to go to trading micros in the environment right now. Remember the good old days when you could? I mean, some of you that are newer to this, the daily range, like the max daily range when I started trading, guys, like a 200, 300 point move on the Nas for the range for the day, for the entire day, was a big day. You know, the Nasdaq was trading around 7,000 when I started trading, right after COVID, and that was a big move back then. So you could comfortably trade minis, right? Yeah, profits and principles. No hat today. Everybody keeps harping on. Maybe I need to wear a hat every day. I think people might think I'm bald or something. You know? And then they see the hair and they're like, oh my goodness. Back in your day, a mini cost you a nickel. I know. No, Jeff, no Royals hat. The Tigers aren't doing too well. They're in the cellar right now. Yeah, massive. I mean, I'm holding the short right now. Nickel. I mean, there's still buyers present here. There's definitely still buyers. But they aren't getting that follow through that you'd like to see. It could happen right now. You sent the... Oh, profits and principles. How do I feel about Michigan? Like University of Michigan? Not a fan of University of Michigan. I'm not a U of M fan at all. Add a mini right now. No, I'm good. I'm good on all that, Jeff. I'm good on adding a mini right now. K-Trades. Mason is the one coordinating the emails. So I don't know. All right, let's go. Let's go, sellers. Do it this time. This is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Told you to add the mini. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on adding a mini. No, I'm good, DeMonte. That's a real problem in the trading space. Like that's one of the biggest problems actually, is because these trading like influencers and gurus are all throwing on massive size that the majority of people just should not be trading with, especially in the prop firms. So it sets a bad precedence. Like it sets a really bad precedence and example for a beginning trader that's trying to learn with that false sense about, you know, what is realistic and like what is available, like how you should be trading, what good trading actually looks like. You know, I don't want to mislead people at all, because trading is hard and most aren't going to be successful. You know, like that's the reality of the situation. I've seen too many people that have, like, you know, not had jobs and been trying to make money with very little income coming in, or no income coming in, and trying to do it. And that's just, it's a failure every time, you know, because they see the trading gurus out there, you know, quote unquote, making it look easy, throwing on 5, 15, 20, 100 minis, you know, and posting $40,000 days. And that's not the reality, man. That's a surefire way for a beginning trader to get sucked in and lose lots of money. So in a way, I blame the niche, social media, ruining people's lives. The only thing guaranteed in trading is frustration, successful or not. Yeah, I mean, and it's a steep learning curve, right? Like, we're always learning. There's some, you know, the market environment's always changing. Taking out a loan in full port. Yeah, it's really bad what happens, because that's what you see. That's what gets views, right? So that's what shows up at the top of your recommendeds. That's what, that's the content most are consuming. Right? And then they're selling courses for thousands of dollars, mentorships for thousands of dollars. It's just bad. It's just bad. S-Dub, I'm on a 5-minute chart right now. Honestly, MSG, you have to sit out more than you actually are in a trade. Like, honestly, 95% of trading is sitting there, analyzing. then maybe 5% should be actually actively trading. And I don't even blame like the newer traders at all. That's just what they're force fed, you know. It's where they're learning how to trade as well, which is probably even worse. What's your strategy? Well, you know, I play IFVGs on the 15-minute, and we're looking for 4-hour order blocks, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Oh, yeah. 1 to 2 risk to reward, but my risk is $15,000 and I'm targeting $30,000 profit. Like, yeah, buddy. Yeah, so my channel, I don't ever want to be that. And even if my channel suffers because of it, if I don't get a lot of subscribers or views or anything like that, my channel's already far surpassed any of my wildest expectations or anything I could have hoped for. We have a great community here, lots of good traders as well. And I'd rather do it the right way and do it organically than sit there and load up on prop firm evaluations and YOLO a bunch of size around. Strictly for giggles and entertainment. Please don't trigger the ICT crew. Oh, well, I don't even blame them though, you know, like, because that's what is recommended when you start like learning about trading strategies and stuff like that. That shows at the very top of the recommended. And even if they're not ICT traders, that's one of the tags that most traders use in their content because it gets the most views, right? So the YouTube algorithm has skewed the entire new generation of traders in that direction. So, and that's the terminology that they all use, right? So it's not their fault. Some of the influencers call on Jesus for their trades. Oh, goodness. Like I said, guys, we're just getting everybody verified. Just getting everybody verified. And then we'll run that grand finale race. Guys, the market has literally been pinned the entire stream. We had one nice red bearish candle there during the entire stream. And we have been pinned for, what, almost 2 hours now? Yeah, DeMonte. Yeah, DeMonte, because you've been around a little while, right? Like, you've been trading for a while. So, like, the ICT stuff was when I started trading futures, was more geared towards, like, the Forex side of things and not so much the futures. The guy that I watched a lot, and not that I trade anything like him or anything, I just liked him as a person, was Trades by Matt, right? He just seemed he seemed very real and down to earth. And so that's who I watched as far as a streaming trader is concerned. He didn't seem too influencery at the time. But really, I watch none of them anymore. To be 100% honest, I watch no trading streams. Zero. Absolutely none. Because often I've found out that my analysis is a lot better than most. At least my analysis, not so much my trading, but my analysis is usually better than most. And I don't need that extra noise in my head while I'm trading, if that makes sense. Mason, oh, you're ready to do the grand finale, Mason? All right, yeah, we'll get that over for you. All right, it looks like we are ready to do the grand finale, guys. So the nine qualifiers, get ready. Once again, this is for a 25K select account with Tradeify. Tradeify has recently launched their 3.0 and has a lot of good new account offerings. So even if you don't win the account tonight, they're worth a look if you haven't traded with Tradeify yet. Give them a look. Code West will give you the best available discount. Current promotion is 40% off your first 5 purchases. Good luck, everybody. Mason, whenever you are ready, we can start the race. Looks like old reliable map here, so. Oh, Mason, you got to stop with the camera shaking. You have to stop with the camera shaking. You make me sick sometimes. You make me absolutely nauseous. All right. Up the conveyor belt, down the chute. Let's go. All right, who's coming out with the early lead? It looks like Mystic, Madi, and a Teragram. Top 3 Madi, creating a little bit of a gap here. Creating a little bit of a gap in the beginning. All right, Madi. Madi hitting the jump first. Whoa, Okay, Mystic was flying off the track. All right, Mystic just got yeeted. Madi in first, a Teragram in second, Piotric. Oh, Piotric just got yeeted. Oh, we only have 6 marbles left, guys. Only 6 left. Madi and a Teragram, 1 and 2 right now. Laugh at Life in third. How are we getting so hung up there? K-Trades. All right, a Teragram with the lead and Madi in a close second. Let's see what happens here, guys. Oh, Madi's got the inside route, though. Gonna hit the speed boost. Here comes Madi. Here comes Madi. Oh, it's Teragram. Jeez, huge gap. Huge gap. Madi and a Teragram. It's looking like it's going to be between you two. Oh, Madi. Madi getting slowed up. The pack is catching up quickly, guys. The pack is catching up quickly. Madi can't get through. Neither can a Teragram. Here comes Char Daddy. There goes Laugh at Life. Laugh at Life getting punted. Madi is absolutely getting slowed up here. The rest of the field. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Madi, even with getting slowed up, might be the only survivor. Oh, a Teragram gets through clean. A Teragram takes over. Here comes K-Trades flying down the home stretch. Oh, it's going to be a close finish, guys. I have this feeling. I have this feeling. I can see you guys banging on desks right now. A Teragram, you are the winner of the 25K Tradeify account. Congratulations to Teragram. That was a wild race, guys. People getting absolutely punted and slowed up by the obstacles, too. Oh, my goodness. A Teragram, congratulations. Demonte's like rigged. A Teragram, congratulations. Contact Mason and he'll get you all set up with that. That's meant to be a calm map. Yeah, there was nothing calm about that track. You only had 3 finishers. There were only 3 finishers. More than half the field. More than half the field got punted. All that practice paid off a Teragram. Oh, did you download marbles on stream? Run a bunch of races? Oh my goodness, the Nas is just... This is outrageous, guys. Like, I don't even know... Like, can we just go rip through 25K already? The second one deserves it. Oh, that was wild. Wild race. Yo, can we flush already? Come on, new hourly candle. Let's just rip right through 25K. Just rip right through it. I'll probably go break even if we do get that a nice push below 25K. Because I won't want to see price really back above 25K. I'll probably pull it down to like 25,015. Oh my goodness. This is absurd. $25K is round number. Let it bounce, Piotr. Yeah, it kind of already did, though. That's kind of why I want to see it rip. I kind of want to see it rip and then hold below there. I don't really want to see the wick to the downside, the reclaim for the rip up. Like, you can kind of see how aggressive it kind of is below 25K. I'd kind of like to see a similar move here, where it just kind of straight rips down to like 950-ish, somewhere around there, 960 maybe. You know, that would be the ideal move. I mean, the sellers are still here. Sellers are still here. You had absorption up and through here. We're just fighting, you know, those buyers trying to save that 25K level right now. I'd like to see another light red candle just rip through all this. Oh, guys, we're coming up on 8.3K subs tonight. So if you're lurking in the background and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button for me. We're on the road to 10K. At the pace that we've been growing over the last couple weeks, though, guys, it'll be a little while before we get to 10K. Piotr, I've been trading it for 5 years. 5 years. I mainly trade the NAT in Q as far as my day trading is concerned. I found when I'm looking at too many symbols, like I have other symbol charts up over here, higher time frame charts, just so I have a general idea about what's going on in the market. But I mainly trade the Nasdaq. I'm most comfortable with the Nasdaq. And I know that seems weird, but that's just what I feel I see levels the best on. All right, rip it. Rip it. See, this is what's nice about what we're working on with this indicator, guys, is it actually changes in real time and creates new support and resistance levels in real time as well. So once we do finally get this thing tweaked up how we like it, it's going to be very, very valuable. Extremely valuable. Yo, come on. Come on. Not again. It's got to go, right? Like, it's got to at least peak below 25K, you would think. J Love, you moved to break even at 19. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go for now. Like, my stop's all the way up there in the 70s, so you have all this defense. Even if it does rip higher. Lee, I'm for this, what we're working on, I don't know that that's going to be free. There's too much value in this in order to let it be free. Too much hard work has gone into building this. I don't know that we can just say, it's free. Let's put it that way. Like, there's been money invested to build this. Yeah, Rice. We're going to have it available on most trading platforms. We're going to have it available on most trading platforms. Oh, Lee, I'm not sure. I'm not sure entirely. We're not that far into it yet. Once it's a finished product and we can figure out like how much we've invested, we'll work out price points later. Come on, Naz, quit holding 25K. What's with the little wicks? Just flush. Come on, do it. Yeah, Marhan, I know. And you know it's going to happen at some point, right? Like, just do it. It should flush to, I would think, at least 980 is what I'm thinking. Before we see like a good bounce, I would think. Marhan, you waited an hour and then it dropped in a minute. Yeah, I mean, this is why I've had to go to micros, guys, because I'm just not willing to... I'm not willing to give all that price movement on a mini contract. Hey, what's up, Kyle? How are ya? Yeah, minis aren't it right now. They just aren't. They aren't comfortable. It's not comfortable trading. It should at some point here get an aggressive shove through 25K. Like this move right here should all get retraded, and relatively quickly too. There shouldn't be a whole lot of hold up through here. Maybe I have to end the stream in order to get this thing to just flush. End of stream dump, guys? Is that what it's going to take? Do I have to kill the stream in order to get a good move tonight? I mean, really? Let's see. How close are we? We're 11 subscribers away from 8.3K. So if there's 11 of you watching out there right now that haven't hit that subscribe button and want to support the channel, let's get us to 8.3K. Massive. I'm kind of targeting just below. That's my target right now. But if we do get it like kind of aggressive back down through 25K, gosh, am I gonna have to sit through another one of these? No chance, right? The PO tree indices don't care about someone's live stream. You're pretty sure all the world's leaders watch the stream and they're too busy watching. Yeah. Yeah, with 120 people in the stream right now. Think so, Marhan? You think we're just going to slow crawl down there? I don't know. I think we get a decent move at some point here tonight. I mean, the Nas right now is down, you know, just shy of 0.3%. I think you could see, you know, a 0.5% move tonight. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on. This should start to pick up here. Get below this, and it should be kind of rapid. Down into these lows. Come on, flush it. Come on, down here. Let's go. Giddy up. Giddy up, Nas. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Giddy up. Giddy up. Give us that solid move. Give us that nice 40-point downside candle. Come on. You can do it, Nas. Come on. Oh, boo. Don't you dare. Oh, my goodness. Just no strength. No strength. Thanks, Satirigram. Appreciate you. Yeah, Kyle, I know. Stupid VWAP bans. Stupid VWAP bans holding me up. Come on. Oh, gosh. All right. I'm not dealing with that. I'm going break even. I'm going to let it play out at this point. We kind of poked below 25K. I'd rather it just be aggressive. I would much rather it just be aggressive than what we're seeing right now. If it comes back up, I'm not willing to give it the move back up here anymore. It should break down, but not a gap at 7K. Oh, I'm sure we have gaps on NQ all the way down the charts. Some that will never get filled, obviously. I should have said that earlier, Maran. Yeah, I don't want to see this just try to hold at 25K or just below 25K. Especially with how aggressive it's been away from 25K. I would rather see it be kind of aggressive through here rather than just holding up. Heavier than heaven is... No, this is Quant Tower. Quant Tower trading platform. $9.89. That's why. Oh, DeMonte, you got a target at $9.89. It should go. It should go. Right? I mean, I know why there's the hold up here. You clearly have buyers here. But it should sweep. It honestly should attack this low at this point. Got support here at like 950, 930 to 950. But I really don't think you're going to find any kind of like real buying, heavy buying until below here. Man, I hope it doesn't just chop 25K all night, though. Like, let's get going to the downside. Come on. It's flipping to a lighter shade of red, so... Hey, nah, Joel. You look great today, Joel. How are you, Joel? I'm surprised you're still awake. Are you working right now? I'm doing good, Joel. I've had to size down in the markets recently, but I'm doing good. I wish the Nas would flush 25K here finally and get away from it a little bit, but we're chilling. 1 MNQ, Joel. You know how we do. Peak unrealized profit was higher than loss. Yeah, Pedro, like I said, because I had a $495 start to the night. I'm kind of in a comfortable position right now, especially with 1 micro contract on. So I'm sitting comfortably, and risk is off the table at this point. But now it's just a matter of, can we get a little bit of aggressive to the downside? Oh, Bobby, yeah, you missed the marbles. I already ran the giveaway. I already did the giveaway tonight. Around 1K up on gold tonight. Nice, Marhan. Nice. I've got a prior weekly high. So here's what I'm thinking, guys. I've got a prior weekly high down there at 24,763 from a couple weeks ago. I'm thinking that that's probably the next like stop. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm reading bear flags. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to bring this down to that 24,000. I'll front run it and I'll say 24,770. And I think I'm going to leave this trade on tonight. Because I kind of like the aggressive move down into that level. And that would put us into that first like hourly candle from last night's rip. At about a 25% retracement on that. And I think that target would be safe. Like I said, now that risk is off, I'm not opposed to targeting something a little bit bigger. We got where we rejected from earlier today and what was around the highs today. There was a weekly high from 3 weeks ago at 25,210. So the weekly high from 2 weeks ago, and that's kind of where we rejected off of and sold off of today. The weekly high from 2 weeks ago is at 24,763. So I'm going to target that weekly high now that we've fallen off that. And I think that's a good pullback target, is right around there. So I think I'm going to let this play out overnight, actually. Oh, nice, Thumper. Yeah, Tradeify is great with their new account options and everything. Tradeify is great. Yeah, Zen. My stop's in slight. It's enough to cover commissions on this trade, regardless. If I was actively monitoring this position, I would probably think about adding at some point. But because I'm probably just going to let this play out. I mean, this is already what? This will be a 250-point trade if this hits. So that'll be a $500 win on 1 micro. Or it'll be a break even. Zen, you did. You're in 2 contracts right now. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I don't mind the ad. But I'm thinking that 763 is probably the next level where you would kind of get a little concerned. And then obviously below that, we don't have anything until really 24.5, 24.4. Somewhere in that 100-point range. Chris, you're in with 4 micros from 08. I mean, Doug, a little bit. A little bit. You're going to have bounces along the way. It's not just going to be a straight move down like you had yesterday. That was all news induced. So like, you're not going to have that on the way back down. There's going to be bounce spots. What I look for in the bounce spots, right, is where these candles are aligned in the middle of this pump on the lower time frames. Where you find the red candles sandwiched are going to be the areas of interest that you want to look for to the downside, right? Like that's where you're going to be looking for buyers to start stepping in and defending. We're kind of below that right now until that 950 area. So I'm really not worried about any position on the short side until price gets here. And you're probably going to have that bounce. You're probably going to have a retest of 25K. And then sellers will either step in and defend and push price aggressively back down, or I'm going to take the break even. Oh, nice, Rice. Eunice, why am I selling? News move, 3.5% news move to the top side. We've started putting in a major bear flag after an aggressive sell off the highs. Putting in lower highs. A retracement, or at least a partial retracement, makes a lot of sense for this. I'll be honest with you, I'm looking for a full retracement of that move at some point. I just don't know when that's going to happen. You think it bounces 964? 964 to 972. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have bounces in there. I'm not saying it's gonna be a straight down move. And this is going to be one of those trades that just kind of plays out overnight if it works out. It's not going to be one of those things where I'm in the trade for 30 minutes and I'm done. Unless there's a news headline. News headline comes out, something negative, you definitely could see that move in a few minutes. Or Orange Swan events. And yeah, that's true. That's true. Eunice, it's scary with all the tweets. Yeah, I mean it's tough, right? Like it's a tough market environment right now. You never know what's going to happen. But that's why risk management is important, right? Like I'm already risk free on this trade. I have no risk on the table anymore. All I'm risking right now is unrealized gains. So this is actually, I'm stress free at this point. All right, DeMonte. Congratulations, GG's, DeMonte. Now you don't have to trade tomorrow if you don't want to. If you've already hit your profit goal. All right, we got our first sign of a reversal popping in. So we do have a passive buyer sitting here at this point right there at 980-ish. So we could have that attempt back up at this point. I would just want them to hold below 25,010 if we get that move. What's up, Antigua? How are you? Consistency is key. Oh, 100%, DeMonte. 100%. In fact, I'll even bring this down a little bit just so I lock something in. I don't want to see it back above that candle right there. Hey, what's up, Dankies? No hat tonight. Everybody keeps talking about no hat tonight. I can throw a hat on if you guys want me to throw a hat on. If it feels that off, I can throw a hat on. Yeah, Thumper. Like I said, you got that prior week's high from 2 weeks ago at 24,763. Hey, Antwiga, nice. You having a good week? Nice. Might give some membership soon. Obviously, you don't have to do that, but that'd be nice of you. I'm sure some people in the community would appreciate it. Yo, Jim, do I have one of the hats with the propeller? I know exactly what you're talking about. No, I don't have any of those hats with the propeller on top. Could you imagine? Oh, Antigua. You kidding me with the 20 gifteds? Thank you. Unbelievable. Yeah, big ups for Antigua. You must be having a great week. Unbelievable. Congratulations, all you that just received a gifted membership. If you link your YouTube accounts to your Discord profiles and you join Level Up Discord, if you haven't yet, you'll have access to my pre-market trading plans on NQ each morning. I draw out my levels on NQ, so you'll have full access to my NQ charts with the levels on them and everything. And then I also lay out what trade I'm looking at taking for the New York session. Thanks again, Antigua. Unbelievable. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to get tagged out here too. This is an aggressive buy up. That passive buyer was able to really chew in to the selling there. Congratulations, everybody that just received those gifted memberships. Make sure that you thank Antigua in the chat. Antigua, so happy you're doing well. So happy you're doing well. How to get gifts? Eunice, you just have to. It's random. So like when somebody gifts memberships like that, there's no like selection process. YouTube actually does it randomly, but you have to enable gifteds on your on your profile on your YouTube account in order to receive them, or to be eligible to receive them. But we have no control over who actually receives them. Oh, nice, Antigua. Got moved to live in My Fun of Futures and Tradeify? Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's massive. It's amazing. All right, let's see if sellers can push this back down fairly aggressively here. Otherwise, I'm probably going to take this stop out and get on out of here for the night. It's looking like it might want to retest VWAP. In other words, I'd have to go all the way back to break even, which I'm just not willing to do at this point. Rather it just poke its head back above 25K, bait some longs, and then flush. Still, even on that move though, guys, there's no aggressive buying going on. So I'm not incredibly concerned yet. If we start printing blue candles over here, that's when I would start to probably think I should probably exit. But with everything still being red, it's still aggressive sellers that we're collecting. Yeah, the Denki. So any buyer with size right now is going to move it back up, or at least form some sort of support. But it's more selling than buying right now. Eunice, how to add the candle? These candles or these candles? Oh, Jay Daniel, you just received a 1-month membership. You don't know how, but thank you. A viewer and a member in my channel gifted a bunch of memberships. That's how you received a gifted. You have gifted memberships or gifts turned on your YouTube account, so that's how you received it. Kenny D, I'm hoping that the gap gets filled prior to CPI, but I don't know. I'm thinking the move down to 763 is probably likely at some point. Don't know when that's going to happen. But yeah. I'm doing good, Jay Daniel. How are you? The right chart? This is actually a custom indicator. that we designed. And if you're a member of Level Up right now, until Friday, we're going to probably pull it down. But it's called Level Up Easy Order Flow. If you're a member of Level Up Discord, it's in the Level Up Indicators channel in the Tools section on there. You can download it and install it on your charts. But it's only going to be available until Friday for free. After that, we're going to pull it down. So if you want, you're not going to have this, right? But you currently, for the next couple days, you can get this. But then after that, it's going to disappear. Acer, we've already done the giveaway. Sorry. We'll have another giveaway. We'll do another giveaway tomorrow night on stream though, so tune back in tomorrow night if you want to participate in the giveaway. What do you think, guys? You think it grabs that stop up there? Or do you think I actually get the flush? It's just very slow. Very, very slow. There's a block back up at 25,055, it looks like. Let's see, how big is this? 100 block now sitting up there. All the big blocks are to the top side. 150, even back up towards today's or yesterday's high up there in the 200s. Yeah, Spaces, me too. I'm kind of watching these highs right here. Is what I'd like to see price hold below. Don't know if it does, though. It's looking like I'm about to get stopped. Got buyers stepping in all of a sudden. Had a passive buyer absorbing the aggressive selling down into that. If I don't get stopped here, that's a heck of a stop placement, huh? Yeah, I think so too, Spaces. I think so too. VWAP probably back up there to 20. Well, my entry. Kenny D, any chance we get a rate increase this year? I mean, anything could happen. Anything could happen. I think the likelihood is probably more that they just hold rates where they're at. Is probably the more likely scenario rather than increase rates. Guys, this is brutal. This is brutal. Right idea on the trade tonight, but man, is it slow. Hey, J Love. Enjoy the rest of your evening. What was I up on this trade? Like $70 at one point? Close to 80? That 980 bounce was a little aggressive. Yeah, Thumper, I mean, we're not creating new highs. I'm just not willing to allow it to give that surge back up. Because really my entry is right where that break would probably be if we are going to jet back up. And I'm just not willing to sit through that. How do you stop from zoning out, Casey? What do you mean by zoning out? Like not staying engaged with you guys in the chat? Is that what you're talking about? Or zoning out in the charts? It's a lot easier when you have, when your stop is past break even, to tell you the truth. I don't feel anything anymore because risk is off the table. So there's no emotion involved. Honestly, Casey, that's the wandering thoughts is kind of probably saves you quite a bit, to tell you the truth. Yeah. There. I don't know if it's on Ninja yet. I think it's available on TradingView and on Quant Tower. Those are the only two platforms it's currently coded for. Get the ADHD under control. What, just get all hopped up on Adderall or something? I don't know. Oh, look at this stop loss placement, guys. Are you kidding me? Come on, do it, Naz. Do it, Naz. Do it, Naz. Come on. Honestly, some of my Telegram, some of my best trades are ones where I place it and forget it and just let it go, and I'm not even looking at the charts anymore. Like a lot of times after I'm in a position like this during RTH and I have risk off the table and I feel like I'm in a good position, I'll go do something else. I'll just walk away. I'll set my target. I'm already break even. Where it's to the point where I'll just let it play out, maybe come back a little bit later, see where it's at, see if I can lock in some more safely with my stop. I'll not look at the charts. I had a trade a couple weeks ago that I set and just slept all night with the trade on. Woke up, had captured about 230 points or something like that. Oh, come on. What are we doing here? This is absurd. Either take me out or drop. Surely it grabs me, right? All right, I'm out of the trade, guys. All right, thank goodness. Yeah, see, this is what I didn't want to happen. Because now this could break all the way back up to 25,050. And that's not what I wanted to see at all. Wonky long at 02. Stop at break even. Yeah. You kind of got to protect on the longs right now, too. I would say if you can get above VWAP here, you know, that 50 to 70 area is probably a decent first target if you really like the longs. I'd probably have my stop somewhere in here, just below 25,010 at this point, just in case you get the VWAP rejection. Spaces, you got stopped out too? Yeah, I did as well. It's okay. It happens. It is what it is. My trading lately is a series of break-evens and then a banger, right? Series of break-evens or small losses and then a banger. Well, guys, it's been almost a 3-hour live stream tonight. I think I'm going to get up on out of here. I don't like how slow everything is right now. You get random nice little surges that you could probably capitalize on. But we're kind of breaking the channel at this point to the upside, which I'm not a huge fan of. It could be a fake out. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Atiragram, congratulations on the Tradeify free account. Antigua, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Unbelievable. Man, you obviously didn't have to do that, but I'm sure most of the community, whoever received one, appreciates it. Those of you that received a gifted membership, if you haven't yet, join Level Up Discord. You'll have, as long as you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, you'll have access to my pre-market trading plans on Level Up Discord each morning on NQ. And guys, enjoy the rest of your night. We do have CPI on Friday, so I'm not sure. We are going to stream tomorrow night to make up for me missing last night. We're gonna do another account giveaway tomorrow night, so you're gonna want to tune in live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Good luck tomorrow during regular trading hours, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Peace.